smart, but I'm stupid. I'm gay, but I'm straight. I crop dust in Whole Foods. Baby, what it all comes down to.
Oh, good morning, evening, afternoon, everyone. Happy time zone friends. Hello, Jess. Hello, unidentified troublemaker who was in the chat. How are you lovely people doing today? Would you like to give a little introduction or not?
Hello, my name is Teague, and I am a professional hot mess, and sometimes I write.
Okay.
Hello. Oh God, I'm all
Very emotional. I like it.
I swear I woke up an hour ago, so don't know why I had
It's just,
frog in my
it's just
throat.
that you're hammered.
That is true. I've got my massive bottle of vodka that I'm slowly working on. Although I feel like this looks more like a gin bottle than a vodka bottle with the colored
Maybe
glass.
absinthe.
No, I wouldn't. That is too much.
Oh, that's too much. That's okay.
Too unbelievable.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm Wallace, and maybe I have a video going up tomorrow. I still haven't filmed it, so probably not. But maybe we'll see.
But maybe.
Hi, I'm Katie on Tennis Balls, and I spend my entire life watching tennis. So, am I even a writer at this point? Probably not.
No.
And I am Grape Freeze, your hostess with the mostest. Hello, Becca. Hey, Nina. Friday. Hello, Violet.
Do I need to make an intro with that?
We have talked about it before, and you've shot us down. I feel like
shot us
each
down.
of us have brought it up individually, and you've been like, no.
Well, because I'm the one who has to edit it and then listen to Friday.
But you know what? This is the moment. This is the
Didn't
moment.
she-
Now that you're the one with the idea, now she's going to do it. But I guarantee you, each one of us has come up with that idea at some point.
Didn't she
It's just
re-record it though? I'm pretty
Did
sure
she?
Rebecca Black has done like a recording of it.
I
At least a cover.
think you should make one of the backwards version, which is actually such a bop.
No, it's not. No, it's not. My ears bleed.
No, there's like a...
You have told me this before, and I've listened to it and been like, "What the fuck is this girl smoking?"
I think it's so good.
Her parents' money.
I would like to address this comment. Who made this comment?
It was me, Jesus.
What do you mean?
Listen, no one person was late.
That's true.
You
We as a
collectively,
collective.
as a unit, were late.
I came on last.
I was here.
came on last and then was asking them fashion questions. And that made us late initially. So then Grape was like, okay, I'm going to go and moisturize. And so she went off for about 4 minutes. And that
It
made us
wasn't
late.
4 minutes.
It was 3 minutes because we stopped talking about my stuff exactly at the 30 mark. And then you left and got back at the 33 mark. And then we didn't go live until the 34 mark. I was
On my watch, it was a 31 mark when we stopped talking about your fashion stuff, and I came back at the 33. Thank you very much. And then we talked for another minute. So, as a unit, we were late. But I like how no one thought me. Thank you.
Or me. It's always Katie or Wallace.
Casey thought she was going to miss the intro, but whoever was late saved her.
We are all collectively welcome.
Hello, Aang. Just like to say, as someone who watched the corporate horror show, holy shit. What corporate horror show?
The
I
Office.
always love it, Gaze. You come in and you're like, I'm going to talk about the thing I'm interested in. Where you go?
Yeah, no context. Come on. What's the
With
corporate
no
horror show?
context.
What's going on here? Give us a little bit more, bestie.
I think there's one specific thing Katie may have been waiting for, so that's my guess.
Interesting. Catherine, elaborate.
There's a tennis match that I'm currently watching.
Oh, okay.
I'm bored.
If you see me looking to the side, that's why.
Happy friend zones.
During our stream, how dare.
Every week I do when there's one I care about on.
Oh my
And it just so happens that this one's taking a particularly long time. It's been on for like 3 hours. And I'm like, seriously?
God.
Seriously?
Are they in
Couldn't
time
have one
breaks?
faster? No. Well, the first set just took for fucking ever. No.
Oh, okay.
This first set was like 2 hours. It was wild. Anyway,
Oh, wow. That's
we don't
good.
need to talk about it.
We don't really. Let's move
Yeah,
on.
move on. Let's go on.
That sucks for you, Jess. Sorry. Oh, I've missed you too, Marta. And Caitlin and Laura. Oh, it is a Friday the 13th.
Oh, we should have themed it.
I didn't
Oh,
even think
Damn it.
about that. Oh my
I
gosh.
should have made a Jason intro. Damn it.
damn it.
Dang.
If you hadn't been so busy watching tennis.
Hi, Savion.
I'm a very busy woman.
Happy birthday to your cousin.
Thank you.
I
don't
hikey think Friday Forwards is pretty much a bop, so I unironically like that song.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
I never got the like insane hate about it. Ever.
I think it was like, you know how it's popular to hate on certain people? I think
Yeah.
it was one of those things.
Yeah. But
I love this.
Maybe it was just shitty.
no, I think sometimes people just need to actually form their own opinions about stuff.
I have listened to Friday and I hate it.
Okay,
Okay, but the good thing about art is that it's subjective, Catherine. So
that's true.
Except in this case.
No.
Where her word is law.
Yeah.
Severance. Have not heard of this.
Okay, yeah.
I will look it
Severance
up.
is an Apple TV show. But again, why would you come in and comment? I watched the corporate horror show, and not to say, hey guys, I just finished a show called Severance. It was so good. Like, anyway, you do you, babe.
Oh, dying of heat stroke.
Oh.
Maybe that's why. Also, 20K?
Wow.
Still. Robot, hold on. That gets a... Oh, no, I clicked the wrong thing.
I
Does it
forgot.
get a
Did you just remember it?
Oh, hell yeah.
Wallace, check the description box.
This clip is really funny.
Hold on. Let's write our own version of Friday and record it.
There we go. Just like we're writing our own version of Halloween Town.
Everyone be nice to Aang.
Did I can't remember if I filled it
Fingers
in.
crossed. Too lazy for a theme, we all know it. You're not wrong.
we've done themes before. We can do it if we put our back into it.
I love that song.
Sometimes the theme is... Oh, no.
Oh!
Oh no.
That's
I'm so sorry.
funny.
I'm
That's
so
really funny.
sorry.
That's really funny.
Oh,
Did you forward it, Becca, to your mother-in-law?
You should. No, don't do
No.
that, Katie, but see if you
I mean-
if that's,
I can't stop you. So... And I don't know your mother-in-law, so I don't care.
I mean, technically you can. You can just take it down, but I see what you can say.
Caitlin watched Severance in 2 days. So I'm assuming it must be good. Okay. If you know Wallace, you know.
I know
Which
Wallace.
I guess I don't.
I don't. The girls that get it, and the girls that don't are me.
It's the everybody's looking forward to the weekend line that gets me cannot listen to them with a straight face. There were a lot of parodies. I don't think I've heard that one. Look, my hand's a dolphin.
I thought this was a tennis reference, but
No, I'm thinking this is in reference to the parodies of Friday.
yeah, it makes sense in
Yeah.
the context of the comments. But
Crystal decided to finally put her books on a shelf, only to realize that she needs another body to help get the books out of the closet. Now she has 2 empty shelves, empty shelf, and 2 heavy boxes. You do make good decisions because now the boxes being out will motivate you to put them away when your husband gets home.
Mm-hmm.
There you
oh, that's what she meant. Okay. I was like, why is she looking for a body? Like,
go.
how did she do it?
You gonna provide her with one?
I was like, I can hook you up. Maybe not in Canada. I don't know what the shipping costs, but
If you want the bare bones synopsis of Severance, it's what if there was a procedure to make your mind split into 2, your work mind and your off work mind. They never intertwine. Not sure I'd like that. Sounds interesting.
I think that'd give me an existential crisis.
Yeah.
Also, I'd never use my off-work mind, so it wouldn't work for me.
I would,
Yeah, none of us really have office jobs, so I don't think it really computes.
hey, Steve has a separate work.
Yeah, but his isn't
He has
like
an
an
office.
corporate office job. His is like in healthcare, which I feel like is not as dehumanizing, but I could be wrong. I don't want to speak for Steve.
No, it is very nice. I do turn into a completely different person at work, though. So
That is true. Nurse
It's like
Steve.
a responsible
guys.
human being.
yeah.
Nurse
So-
Steve.
Mystique is daddy.
Nurse
Shut the fuck up.
Not my
your
daddy.
but he is #daddy.
Not my daddy,
Not
but
my
a daddy.
But daddy. But
I had to. I'm sorry.
sometimes, I don't know if I've already talked about this live on stream, but sometimes one of us will say something that's just like completely medically not sound, and Nurse Steve will make an appearance, and it is amazing. And
Catherine,
we
no.
love Nurse Steve. He is so good. But yeah, it
We
really
already are there.
This is the bad place.
This is the bad place.
Flat, please. I hate it here.
You're all in purgatory.
I'm sorry, Wallace. You were saying a statement.
No, I was just adding to the humor of Nurse Stieg and his completely different personality to Charles Stieg.
But like, Grape also must turn into a different person at work because you're like hosting people at tables and like.
I
you imagine-
turned
That's what the most
into-
Yeah, but can you imagine Devasha, like Stream Devasha, seating guests at a restaurant?
They'd be like,
Like-
"Can I get some extra rants?" And she'd be like, "No,"
No.
and just walk away.
That's exactly how I'm picturing it. we
Listen,
get a
that's how
table?
I am internally. I'm like, you don't fucking need any more ketchup. There's some on your plate, please. But I turn into like a Georgia peach. I'm like, hey y'all, how you doing? Oh, of
That's
course.
what I'm saying. We already
No
have
problem,
two brains
sweetheart.
at work.
It is
This concept just
the worst.
makes no sense.
Customer
already
service
here.
brain, trouble brain.
Wait. Friday as a son is bad.
A
Any
song.
context? Okay, there we go. A song. A 13-year-old having fun with their friends filming a video the world wasn't supposed to see. It's great. Yeah, I get that. I love that.
It's a lot like when you guys make videos.
Mm.
I'm like, I hope no one's watched it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, why post it?
Yeah.
If I could have a close friends subscription feed,
Oh,
those videos to close friends,
the
I would do that.
content I would make if you could make private YouTube channels with like
Porn.
private subscription, which I guess that's what Patreon is, but I don't want to make people pay to have to watch me. But like, oh my gosh, I would be uploading constantly. But it's always the idea of uploading something like, do I really want this out forever on the internet and out in public? And I'm like, no, just kidding. So we're taking that off. But yeah. Thank God for, well, anyway. Yeah. Close friends on YouTube needs to be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, circling back to Severance. Not Madison. Mullen did not get how that would be helpful at all. Like, as a designer, I take inspiration from my normal life all the time to be creative. Marta could totally do with saving the engineering projects data and book data in separate brains. That sounds helpful. No, I just agree with you. I think you get it, but you have a different, your brain works differently. I also hate that trope.
Mm-hmm.
Screaming, crying, throwing up.
Mr. Daddy Nurse comes out.
That was the first instance of the daddy trope moment.
Can I block Jessica somehow? Which you
You can put her in timeout.
yes, I did.
Yeah.
I can't believe you just did that to John. That is.
You're gonna get struck down by lightning.
How correlate customer service Caitlin versus normal Caitlin? Two different people. Revolutionary idea.
What's the revolutionary idea?
The
Close friends.
Mhm.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Isn't that like basically Instagram stories?
No, because like on Insta stories, I don't know. There's just a different vibe than a YouTube video. Making an Insta story is different than making a YouTube video.
Like, I'm not
Like,
gonna edit my Insta stories. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna post a vlog, like a 25-minute vlog on my Insta story.
I mean, some of us will, but it's not edited.
It's not 25 minutes. I mean, I'd watch 25 minutes of content, but
Yeah.
Oh, hi, cool gamer. And hello, Nia. There were a couple more comments, but I'm just gonna jump right into a sprint
Okay.
because I'm hungry. You know, it's breakfast hour for me. Share screen, Chrome tab. This
I
one.
gotta
We're
eat.
gonna
I'm hungry.
do Anya's underwater timer. There is audio on this one, so mute it if you don't want that. 15 minutes.
What was that music?
It was a moment.
Okay, that was our first sprint. How did everyone do? Also, what's everyone working on?
Today I'm just reading.
What you reading?
I'm reading Heartstopper.
Mm. Oh, Bully Smooth will be back soon. Okay.
There we go.
Miss Tennis Balls?
Living true up to my name. I watched the end of the tennis match. The one I wanted to win won. Then I was eating a muffin. And I'm going to be working on a reverse outline today.
Mm. And this is your reverse outline for the first book?
Mm-hmm.
How far along in that are we?
I'm on chapter 7 of reverse outlining. How many words do I have at the moment? I have it up so I can look at it. I'm at 4,000 words for it, and I think it's probably going to be around 21,000 because
The outline?
the reverse outline. Okay. Listen, it's very detailed, but the actual outline, my new revised outline, will be much smaller than that. But
Okay.
it's fine.
And I got a bagel and an egg.
Yes. What are you working on today?
It's a surprise. To you and me both.
Surprise to us all.
I'm glad my timing was perfect for that.
It really was.
For rats only. Wallace is not drinking straight vodka. I think it's like some fancy mountain water or something.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be a
Valley
time?
water?
Drunk Wallace is kind of one of my favorites.
It's a time. It's a fun time.
Hello, Paris. Okay. Morning, Sam. Oh my gosh, Sam, do you have relatives in Georgia? Because yesterday I went to the dentist and the not nurse, the dentist nurse, the
Hygienist.
Dental
here we
hygienist.
go, dental hygienist. Thank you. Looked just like Sam, and she even sounded like her. I was like, whoa,
Sam Doppelganger.
yeah. And just worked for that sprint. Caitlin made a to-do list for the day. We'll be making coffee the next sprint. Nina did some outlining stuff and then decided she did not want to. So now it's continuing Removable Echo by Anne Sophie. Yes, everyone, go copy your copy of Removable Echo by Anne.
Pirated, so she doesn't get any money.
Well, someone has to buy it first so that other people can pirate it. But don't pirate.
Yeah, no,
Indie
don't do
published
that to her.
books. Don't do
Or
that.
buy it, read it, and then return it. Isn't that like a trend now?
Yeah, that is. That's so
Yeah.
wild. Yeah. Have you ever returned a book? Like
You're
that
talking
you've
to the
completed?
person who had dog insurance 7 months after the dog was gone. So no, I have indeed not returned a book.
You know, I don't know. I'm just trying to make light conversation. Katie, have you ever done that?
The only books that I've returned are library books, and sometimes not even.
I don't even return them. Surprise, surprise.
Stop. Not y'all stealing from your local library.
I stole from my school one by accident. I accidentally took Balto home and then never gave it back. So.
I purposefully stole the first Harry Potter book from our school library.
Oh, the first. Wow.
This was in 1999, 2000 or something.
No, I was more saying like you stole the first book and then no one could read the first book, so they couldn't continue on with the series. Like you just no one could even start it. Is more what I was thinking.
Oh, well, the first book is kind of a dud anyway.
I mean, you're right, but people who haven't read it don't know that.
I'm just saving them the pain. Like in 2022, they'll be glad they didn't start reading Harry Potter.
You
I was
probably-
out there doing
I'm
jobs
so
for-
glad that gay kid in school stole that book so I didn't read it and didn't have my heart broken 20 years later.
Yep, that's the story I'm going with.
I love it.
Aang is working on chopping down the second arc of their fic, being so brave about it.
Great.
Crystal spent the sprint looking for the missing Anne Rice book, swept up stray kibble, mopped up spilt water dish because the cat is a bigger mess than she is. Yep. Hello, disappearing walls.
Sorry.
Sam dropped the kids off at school, finished adding scenes, and reread / write of All That Glitters last night, and it went back to the editor. Yay!
So good.
Not polite golf clap, but claps. Crystal was gonna work online edits, but is tired. I feel that. Casey wishes she was just reading. Currently at work, listening to The Tower of Swallows. Is almost done.
I don't like that.
You don't like The Tower of Swallows?
I don't like that at all. I'm assuming it's meant to be birds, but I don't like the word swallow in general. So.
The last part of this comment gives her the forum works for the reading badge. Everyone, for the next sprint, I would like us to pick one thing from the Make Chaos Rain prompts to complete during that sprint.
All right.
Let's see. Where was I? Martha just finished up work things, filling out timesheets for the week. Some deep mystery cleaned the litter box and made tea. Okay. Next time I go, because I have to get 2 teeth extracted on Thursday. Next time I'll go, I'll ask her last name.
I hate that for you. Will you get like the anesthesia that you get?
No, just laughing gas so that I can drive myself home afterward.
Okay. Because I would love recording of you hyped up on dental drugs, trying to like jam it out or something.
Oh my God. When I got my wisdom teeth taken out, I was kind of like fighting it because I was very paranoid that I was going to say something super weird or something while I was drugged. And the whole time I was just thinking, don't come out, don't come out, don't come out. And a part of me thinks that I did, like maybe a little bit when I was like really high off whatever fucking drugs they gave me. But no one said anything the next day, so maybe I was like kind of like incoherent.
I told my dentist that I wish she wasn't pregnant so she didn't have to go on maternity leave when I was high on drugs. I was like, "You're so nice. You don't need to be pregnant. Don't leave."
Well, that's a compliment, I guess.
Is it though?
Steve is amazing at the weird compliments, I have to say. So
Really, really good.
It's a language barrier. She's Polish, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So here's the link for Anne's book. Go get it. Laura's Lighthouse Cosmic Horror Story needs to be at least 5K to qualify for this anthology, but it feels like it's only going to be 2K. Ooh, that's rough. Do you have another piece you can submit instead? That's close to the word count. Yeah.
Or add a point of view.
Good point as well. Becca spent the sprint breaking up a full-on fight between the 5 and the 3-year-old over a broken Halloween bucket. Parenthood is magical.
I will just have to take your words for it, Becca.
If the horror story needs more twists, okay. I returned a book to Barnes & Noble when I wasn't feeling it, but I didn't finish it, so that's fine. I feel like if it's within the week window and you didn't finish it, you didn't get more than 40 pages in.
I think the only books I've ever returned are ebooks on Amazon that I bought, and then I was like, wait, just kidding, I'm not going to read these as ebooks. Which, funnily enough, is literally, so I was in jury duty yesterday, and when you go to jury duty, you have to go through something called voir dire, where they ask you questions to see if you can actually serve on the jury. And they asked, because the case was a person was suing Amazon. It was a civil case. And one of the questions asked was, have you ever returned something from Amazon? Because he was suing them over issues that he was having with returns. And so I had to literally raise my hand. I was like, do ebooks count? Because I've never returned a physical item on Amazon. And the judge was like, yes, that counts. I was like,
I do this thing where because you can like direct buy something, like one click buy or whatever it's called in English, and I do that accidentally all the time when I try. Because sometimes I just put things in a basket to save it for later, and then I'll accidentally one click buy it. I'm like, oop, I didn't mean to one click this book buy an X. Let's put that back.
mhm.
So I do return. I have returned things on Amazon actually, Grape. I am a clown, a fool, a liar.
But so it was really not, and we can get back, but I just want to say this. So there was this one lady who showed up to jury duty who like clearly did not want to be there. Like when she signed in, the lady was like, well, yeah, we call the first like so many people who show up, or not first, but like we call a random selection of who showed up, and then that might not be you. And she was like, oh, here's hoping. And she like walked away, and then we all got called in because not enough people showed up. And so then we go through voir dire. And I can just tell that this lady is mad that she like is having to do voir dire at all. And then the Amazon lawyers get up and they're asking like, the questions of, have you ever, well, first of all, they asked, do you know who Jeff Bezos is? And does anybody here have a positive or negative feeling towards Jeff Bezos? Which I thought was really funny. But then they said, have you purchased things off Amazon? Have you ever returned something from Amazon? And she raised her hand. She was like, we all raised our hands. And then he said, has anybody here had a negative experience returning from Amazon? And I feel like, and she could have been telling the total truth, but she was like, this is my out. Because no way would an Amazon attorney like want someone on the jury. Because, they can strike 3 people from the jury pool that they're like, definitely, we don't want this person on the jury. And so she's like, yes, I've had a horrible returning experience. She was one of the people who got cut, and I thought that was so funny. Anyway, it could have totally been true, but like as soon as the judge read her name as like, you may leave, she like got up and she was like smiling. That was so funny.
Oh my god, hilarious.
Oh, oops, sorry. Anyway, back to the comments. Sorry, Grape. I had to talk about me for a little while, and I always do.
It's okay. That works. Worked out for me. I forgot where I was though. Here we go. Marta accidentally stole a book from the school library once. In her defense, she also donated more than one book to them, so they're even. Sam thinks pirating a book is actually less harmful than returning it, at least for self-pub and small press. I care about large press. Yeah,
but still harmful either way. Like just because something's less harmful than the other thing doesn't mean it's still not harmful. So
I don't have the same qualms about pirating books as like most writers and authors. Like if the book was made into a movie, I'm gonna pirate it.
It's stealing.
It's like
you're stealing. Like
Steal a
that's,
handbag.
I don't care.
Steal a car.
But like as long as you acknowledge that, as long as it's not like it's not stealing for X, Y, and Z reason, as long as you acknowledge it's stealing.
Oh yeah, totally, it's stealing.
Okay.
But,
which you also acknowledge is illegal.
Yep.
Okay.
Illegal. I don't care.
Okay.
You know what else is illegal? Running red lights. And I do that every day. So
what? Wait, that's legitimately not okay though. That you're like that's actually putting people in danger.
And yourself in danger.
Oh, you're
I live in a small
Why
town.
would you ever take that risk?
I live in a small town at 6:30, 6 o'clock on a Saturday when there's nobody out.
Do you at least stop at the red light or do you just blow through it? Tell the truth.
Well, here's the thing.
Is it yellow when you start?
Yes. I'm like 3 seconds out from it turning red, and I'm like, I don't want to stop for this yellow light. And I know it's going to turn red as soon as I get close to it. I just go.
Go drive, girl.
I will. I do.
As someone who is also a nervous driver, I really encourage you to rethink that behavior, is how I'm going to say.
I won't, but thank you for your encouragement.
Okay. I am now putting it on that when we're ever together, I am not getting in a car with you, just so you know. Like, with you behind the wheel, just so you know.
That's perfectly fine.
I
would never do anything reckless with another passenger. I don't.
Only yourself.
Yeah.
And pedestrians.
That's
the
point, Grape, is that you say you care about other people, and if they're in the car, you wouldn't have reckless behavior, but there are other people on the road. That's still reckless behavior. Sorry, we can talk about
this. 6 a.m. on the Saturday. There's no one on the road. That's the point.
You make that assumption. You don't know for sure.
I do know for sure.
Okay.
Well, it is an assumption.
Or
I don't know
is
for sure.
you
But
just
what I'm watching, I'm seeing there's no one on the road at 6:00 in the morning in my town on a Saturday. Okay. I'll just go back to the comments. Aang actually once read The Goblet of Fire first in the 3rd grade without knowing about the other books. Was so confused, but finished it. Who knows what that says about them? It says a lot that you're willing to be confused the whole time, but still
And that's a thick
stick it
book
out.
too.
All That Glitters is the murder story. There we go. Some deep mystery accidentally stole a book from the school library as well, but apparently hadn't properly checked it out. Wow. Which student had it first had to pay it off to get their diploma? Oh wow, and it was buried in your room the whole time. Casey accidentally stole money. What? From a chocolate bar fundraiser. A box of chocolates in the closet that when they were packing, it was like $50. And y'all went and ate hibachi for dinner. Aang has a similar experience to Wallace with appendix surgery. After they woke them up, I spoke to my mom and said, I love you so much.
How is this similar to me?
How was this similar to
I
mom?
think they mean grape? Question mark.
I wasn't here when you guys were. I mean, I was here, but I wasn't live when you guys were talking about that.
And I'm kind of jealous of her friends for knowing her better than I did. Oh, that's a little sad.
That's really sad.
That's unhealthy.
I would have started crying if I was your mom.
Caitlin donates DNF books to used bookstores, so she gets credit for it. Jess is back. Wallace is also back. Flora had wisdom teeth removed today. No fun drugs, just local anesthesia.
I also had local anesthesia, but they had to put so much into me that I got high on it.
How long is an appropriate amount of time to work on someone else's work that you are helping with before you stop for the day and fuck around? For context, there is a team of people, not just me.
Are you within your contracted working hours? Do you have contracted working hours?
2 hours.
Sure. We love the definitive answer with no further
I
explanation.
was gonna say 30 minutes.
More than
It's someone else's work. It's not her work. Someone else's work that you're helping with. I'd say 30 minutes. Yeah. I'd be like, here's the advice I can give for you. I'll help you a little bit, but like, babe, you got to figure it out on your own. That's your work, not mine. What? It's called.
Of course, Karen has had a horrible return experience. I'm glad you're doing all right. Hoping for a quick recovery.
Hope so too.
I am a reformed klepto. We are surprised. Oh, I don't think I'd pirate an audiobook. Unless it's on like YouTube. If it's on YouTube, then I think that's free reign. But I won't go out of my way to like go to whatever pirating websites. Lawyer Wallace coming out. Wallace is not okay.
I was shook. Okay, but here's my thing about this comment, and this is like the thing that it is a sticking point for me, because you're like, I know good and well there's no one out there. You're out there.
I'm the only one out there.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Casey. That's what I'm saying. Like this kind of mindset of, well, I just automatically know there's no one out there. Like, why would they have a reason to be out there in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere? You had a reason to be out there in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere. So why, out of a world of 6 billion people, granted, you're probably in a small town out in Texas, but there's, you know, if you had a reason to be out there, someone else could have a reason to be out there. Just, you know, people die from stuff like this. Like from late at night, especially, like people die from stuff like this. And sorry, you do you, it's a free country, but also it's illegal to do that, so it's not that free of a country.
I will also say with the late at night example, depending on what night and day it is, there could be drunk drivers.
Yeah.
Like there have been multiple times where I have to drive even more carefully at night because there are people who drive like fucking maniacs. The amount of people who have run red lights and been swerving all over the road when I've been driving is actually insane. Maybe it's because I'm in a college town, but I'm just saying.
Okay, but it's not even
Wallace
about
has a very strict moral code.
It's not
And-
about rule breaking. It's about endangerment.
It's about ethics.
It's a
Yeah, Wallace has a very strict
Don't do it,
ethical,
Katie.
moral code.
No,
Do it, Katie, do
Catherine,
it.
no.
Do it.
It's about drive. It's about power.
I'm just saying. Oh God, icon
Oh.
doing it.
I don't consider myself a particularly fair person, but I am ethical.
And like the idea that if they don't have their headlights on, then they're asking for it. But you're also asking for it, right? Like you're also gonna get hurt in this crash, Casey. Like
I'm
it
with
just
Wallace
feels
on this
completely
one.
illogical to me. Not to roast you live, but like I don't know. But
People come here for roasting. They know it's always
that is true. It is Friday.
possibility.
Maybe I'm shaming Katie today.
It does have the same vibe as people who like get annoyed about speed limits, and like they drive faster than the speed limit and they get caught. I'm like, ugh, I was only going blah 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 and so, and I'm like, just keep to the speed limit. It's not that hard. Like, there's a reason for the limit. It's just not for like shits and giggles. So it has the same vibes.
I also get annoyed about speed limits.
And how are you with seatbelts?
I wear my seatbelt. Why wouldn't I wear my seatbelt? It's
Girl,
only
why
one
would
to wear
you-
your
stop the red
seatbelt.
light?
Why would you run a red light?
By speed limits.
Because the light was yellow when I was going and I didn't want to stop. If the red light is in Salt Lake City, though, all bets are off.
Oh man.
Bye, Ang. Bye, gays.
Bye.
Like gays everywhere. Now there's only gays somewhere.
I just got so stressed out by this conversation.
Gays elsewhere.
Well, let's take a 25-minute sprint so that you can de-stress.
Thanks. Oh my God! Wait, no, Becca's calling.
Wait. My mom had one effort to return a large number of books over the course of 15 years.
Mom doing that on
She checked out when I was 5. Wow.
Why was she? Yeah, give us. What was her mindset? Was she doing it on purpose? Was she just forgetful? Was it like an anxiety thing, like the idea of returning a book? I want to know. Anyway, wow.
And the fact that there's a warrant or arrest for books.
Storage unit.
All right.
Oh, go sprint, girl.
Oh, bye.
Oh, wait. Let's do a 26-minute sprint.
I know, because I can't do math.
Go piss, girl. That was the end of our second sprint. How did everyone do? Slash, what did you do?
I read 248 pages.
Ooh, that's a lot.
What? How?
Because they're all pictures, and I'm a child, so.
Oh, I decluttered some and then working on my notebook, my author journal, which is technically the video I will be filming today because we are getting real close to being done with her setup. So
Exciting.
yep. And it shouldn't be a video that requires a ton of editing because it's going to be like a really long, it's probably gonna be more than an hour long, like walkthrough of the whole journal, and like an overhead thing. So very casual, probably won't need a ton of editing. So hopefully it'll go up tomorrow, but we'll see.
Ooh, excited.
No promises.
No promises. Truly, truly no promises. Never any promise from me.
Raise your hand if you've ever promised to upload a vlog and then haven't.
You can raise your hand.
Raise your hand.
Raise
sir.
your hand.
hand.
I've
Raise your
never
hand.
promised a
Yes,
vlog.
you
Yes,
have.
you have.
I'm
You
gonna
promised
upload. Maybe I'll upload
Your
this.
travel video.
I always
have a vlog.
preface with a maybe, and I always say, I'm not going to do it, I'm just thinking about it.
Raise your fucking hand, though.
Yeah, I think you should raise your hand just on the sheer amount of times you've been like, I think I'm gonna make this video. And you
You're
never
not my
do.
president.
She is your CEO, though.
Mm.
That is fair. But I will not raise the hand.
Well, we all know it should be raised, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. I got 241 words on my reverse outline.
Nice.
So you just start outlining your last chapter and then go backwards? Is that the meaning of a reverse outline?
No. Well, I mean, that could be one way of doing it.
Or
My
it's just
definition,
after you write the book, you outline.
after I've written the book, I'm outlining it and putting all the details. And it's helpful for me because then I can see exactly what needs to be cut and like what parts can be cut because I'm looking at it like from like the overall view of the story as opposed to like looking at the words that I have emotional attachment to. So
Damn. So that's why you have 20,000 words in your outline.
yes. Well, I mean, not yet. That's my rough estimate based on how many words per chapter I've done. So.
And we all know you're great with rough estimates of word counts, Catherine.
Yeah, so it'd probably be like 40,000 words. It'd be a whole nano.
Face your strong suit. But I'm not one of those people. 'Cause I know.
For that sprint, I picked something from the Make Chaos Rain prompt, and I wrote a poem for my work in progress.
I forgot to do that. Sorry, Gravy.
You want to share?
I would not like to share. I also forgot until there was like 10 minutes left on the timer, and I was like, oh, I could try to do 200 words in 8 minutes. And I was like, I don't want to try that. So I wrote a poem.
I didn't do any of the Make Chaos Rain prompts because I don't feel like filming today. And I am filming myself doing all the prompts. So
You could literally just film a clip of yourself lighting a candle, babe.
okay, but I have like a specific self-care day set out.
She has a plan.
I got a plan. I'm a woman with a plan.
Also, I may have cheated a little bit. It's not for my current work in progress. So would it count? I'm going to count it anyway.
If Danny was here, she would say it wouldn't count.
One of my favorite things is Danny going through the Make Chaos Rain sheet and just like absolutely putting people on blast for not watching anime.
Yeah, she's like, that's what it is. This isn't anime. That's not anime. It's a good show, but that's not anime.
I mean, she's right though. It's not anime.
Yeah, I just find it hilarious.
It's very funny.
It's very funny.
Oh, hold on. Here we go. Where's Sam's comment about the write-a-thon? Here we go. Today is the last day for June hosts to apply to be a June host for the write-a-thon.
Yes, no, wasn't it yet? Well, maybe it is today. I thought it was June 12th, but maybe it is today, June 13th.
May.
It's May.
I thought about it, but once again, the write-a-thon is right before I'm about to embark on a really long trip, and I just don't know if I have it in me to participate in like a hosting scenario as I'm trying to pack and get everything ready. So this is 2 write-a-thons in a row where I'm not going to be the host.
And thank you,
I
Violet,
have-
for dropping the link. So if you're interested, there it is.
I have put in an application, and I can't wait to be rejected by John.
You're not going to get rejected.
It's gonna be my
I'm
punishment.
hoping.
I'm outing her.
You're hoping he gets rejected?
I'm hoping I get rejected.
She's praying for my downfall.
Why do you keep applying if you're going to be rejected?
Because I feel it's John, okay? I feel like
Our
I should-
job is an awesome job.
Oh, I love this comment. Paris's great nan, 92, was banned from the library because she didn't return a book she loaned for her reading group 3 years prior. And she still talks about it to this day.
Like, I could see that for Becca's mom, who's like hoarding a storage unit full of books, but like for one book, banned, that's very harsh.
And I like
This is
that
not
she
okay.
encouraged her reading group to boycott the library, even though she was in the wrong.
Oh, old
Force to be
women.
reckoned with.
They really are. They really truly are. The judge at jury duty yesterday was talking with the jury before the trial started, and people were asking him all sorts of questions because in Texas, I don't know if this is how it works in other places, but in Texas we elect our judges, and so people were asking him what the political process, like what does a campaigning for a judge look like, and he said that for a lot of it is he goes to women's reading groups and social clubs and stuff like that, because in Dallas at least the majority of people who vote in the primaries are women, and so that's
I can see that tracks.
mm-hmm.
That is so fascinating.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah. And it was really funny because he was like mentioning clubs, and I was like, "Oh, my mom's a member of that club. Oh, my mom's a member of that club." Like, okay. My mom probably knows this man. Hopefully,
So hope she voted for him.
yeah.
As Casey apologized for spiciness today. She knows you're right, and will think about not running particularly long red lights in the future.
Or just not running any red light in the future. Next time you're on a quiet country road and the full moon is shining and there's a coyote out on the wind, coyotes howl, and you're thinking about running a red light to get home, also hear my voice in the back of your mind. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I hate
That's
that.
horrifying. That is horrifying. Truly horrifying. I think I would crash my car if I heard that in my head.
Sam also read Heartstopper and chatted with Peeps because she's tired and just here to hang.
We love to
Marcy
hang,
can't wait.
or do we love to hung?
Marcy can't wait for the Wallace video. A whole hour? Hell yes. I self-censored myself. It was a bleep. Caitlin made coffee, clipped her nails, debating between beta reading or working on outline barista certification next. Online, there we go. Online barista certification. Crystal made lunch and started catching up on the YouTube subscription feed. Just vibing. Casey took the dog out and made breakfast. Paris is excited to finally write over the weekend. We'll be attempting a 10K day tomorrow in the Discord. We'll see how that goes. Oh,
Hey,
my fingers are crossed for you.
Paris, do you want me to open up the Spontaneous 10K Day channel and you can host? Or would that be like, well, hosting? Because like when I say host, it just means that's a place for you to write your 10K Day and for people to join you, which you can also do in the writing room. But sometimes it's nice to just have a dedicated channel for it. You don't have to like do the whole shebang of like checking in with people or anything like that. Hosting the 10K Day is like no real responsibility. It's just, my question is, would you like me to open up the Spontaneous 10K channel for you? Let me know. Call in.
In Jess's first rewatch of The Slayers in over a decade, I think I know where Cassie Claire got all her non-HP related content. Ooh. Shocking. While that is valid, it's beginning to become suspicious having all these trips near the World Marathon weekend. Once was a coincidence, twice.
I mean, it's funny because it's literally I'm flying to the exact same place that I was flying last time. I'm flying to London, which, by the way, Malin, I'm going to DM you. So, yeah. sorry.
It's taken Marcia so much willpower to not apply for this round because she knows she's going to be busy in June. But it's like every time someone mentions the marathon, it's like, I could apply anyway. I love that emoji. Great emoji choice, by the way.
All right, I will open up that channel in the Discord. Give me a second.
Oh my god, yes. It would be so great. Maybe I'll join you. Maybe I'm a liar. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's clinical depression.
That's definitely that one.
Definitely.
Caitlin can't fully participate in the World Wide Marathon this time around. It's the weekend before her partner and hers 4-year anniversary and can't take 2 weeks off in a row. The store would implode. Well, happy early anniversary. What? Well, I don't know your marital status. I was gonna ask what's the thing for 4 years.
I'm pretty sure we know Jess's marital status. Is that what you said?
Caitlin.
No, Caitlin's.
Oh, I'm like, where are you going with this?
You know how certain
Just-
anniversaries have certain gift, things
Yeah. Marriage milestone things.
I was gonna ask if there was one for 4 years, but then I was like, oh, I don't know if they're married or not. I don't want to put you on blast, Caitlin. So we'll go on to Jess's comment. This weekend round seems to be the worst weekend for some people, but gotta make it work for Jod and Sam.
Yeah, always.
To answer your question, Grape, apparently there are. The 4-year anniversary gifts are the traditional is fruit or flowers. Your relationship has fully bloomed by your 4th anniversary, making flowers or ripe fruit an appropriate gift. Or, as a modern gift, appliances. A more practical gift, sure, but electrical appliances also embody how settled you feel in your relationship by the 4th year. This website is really reaching.
I would be so disappointed if I got fruit on my 4 years anniversary. Like ripe fruit, like just yellow banana. Love you, babe.
Love ya.
Becca says, I don't run red lights ever, but I will say when I'm on a country road at a long red light and there are no other cars, I feel like that's the night I get murdered.
That is true. If you feel you are in imminent danger, then it is allowed. You are legally allowed to run red lights and stuff like that. There's a phrase for it of it's prominence or something like that, where you see somebody shady and you think they're coming for you, something, you are allowed to run a red light and stuff. So it's always about safety, right? Don't be safe in one way that's going to make you be in danger in a different way. So, but if it's just general paranoia of ooh, it's creepy out here and there's nobody else around and you think you're going to get murdered, maybe still don't run the red light. But
We all need the scary don't do it voice for one thing we do.
That should be the scary hour thing. Don't
but
do it.
scary hour is about do it, not don't do
No,
it.
but don't do
Don't
the
procrastinate.
yeah.
Don't procrastinate. I need that voice in my head all the time.
Well, if you get close to your mic and do it and say what you want to say, I will make a thing for it.
Did it really sound that creepy?
Yes.
It was a lot.
I need you to sound like that.
Oh, I will.
That's funny.
Ooh, Becca's interested in 10K day. Mom was on a call and unmuted and just heard.
Oh,
what did you do?
I'm just saying, I know the summer you might be taking a holiday before you switch jobs and stuff like that, but I'm gonna be in London again since we missed our last hangout. So I'm gonna DM you with deets. So in June, late June. Not putting any specific days because I don't know if there are any psychos watching.
There's always psychos watching.
Definitely are.
I mean, right? Isn't the statistic 1 in 20? So we've got 100 people in the Discord. And by your Salt Lake City answers, there are a lot more than that.
There's also 23 people watching, so at least one of them.
Oh, interesting.
It's me.
Well, and then also us.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Me, Jesus.
We've also heard this, but it's so untrue. All your friends love you.
That's why I sign up, even though I hate hosting.
Have you ever been to what the fuck?
Oilies?
Foyles
No,
Really?
I'm gonna check it out.
in London? It's a really beautiful bookstore. It might be something to consider if you have time.
Yes.
Just remember to speak
I'm
obs.
not sure I'm into incest, though. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not into incest. It's not like I'm not sure. I am pretty sure.
It's like self-cess.
God.
Would
Yeah,
it
if
be
you
like
fuck your clone, is that incest?
Wasn't that
Or is
what the Onceler fandom was all about?
Yeah.
the what fandom?
Oh, never mind. We don't need to get into it.
We don't need to get into it. We shouldn't get into it.
Okay. Forget I asked.
I don't know who we are. We is. Who is this we? But Casey says we are taking suggestions for the new planner journal crafting channel on the Discord. Of course, needs to be library themed.
For names.
And Croft.
For names. Because I think that I agree that I think there are enough of us in here in the Discord who do planner stuff to make a relevant channel, but the main key, the main gateway is you have to come up with a great library themed name. And it's a lot of mental effort on my part, so if someone else would do that, that'd be great.
I like the craft table. Someone suggested the craft table.
That's cute, and I feel like that's a thing libraries have. Or I was thinking we could put it in the designated rooms as well, like the crafting room or the art room or the, I don't know, but I think. You gotta think about it.
I'm guessing your marriage hasn't fully bloomed, Becca.
Fully bloomed.
Well,
Casey would be happy with an edible arrangement.
Ah, there we go. Edible arrangements.
I mean, I would like an edible arrangement, but not fruits. I would be very disappointed.
An edible
What
arrangement.
would you want?
An edible arrangement is fruit, Steve.
Something edible that's not fruit.
Oh, okay.
Edible arrangement of chocolate.
For example, like a chocolate bouquet. It's not a thing. Almost said bukkake. That's something else.
Chocolate bukkake is something else.
Oh my god.
Chocolate.
No.
We missed demonetized.
No.
YouTube is not getting that AdSense from us today.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I do like a chocolate bouquet.
Oh my god, if you're a minor, please do not Google that.
Yeah. Where's the 12-year-old?
Isabella. Where the hell you been?
Isabella,
Logan?
call in.
Where you been? I hate us. I hate it here.
I love us, but I hate who we are.
Oh man.
No, I'm going to put you in timeout for that. Katie. See you in 5 minutes. Love you.
Okay, wait.
She's gonna love us and see you later.
Yeah.
Hannah thinks craft table would be helpful. Encompasses a lot of other fun projects too.
And that way, that means Marta has a place to show crochet. I have a place where I can post my cross stitch. I feel like I like that because it's both a new specific niche, but it's also broad, right? So we're not making a specific channel for crochet. We're not making a specific channel for planning. It's encompasses.
Okay, Wallace.
Yeah.
Do you remember when someone asked if you could make a podcast channel? You're like, podcast is too general. It needs to be a specific podcast that many enjoy.
Yes, because there is difference, right? So the crafting corner is not going in the audiovisual multimedia section. Audiovisual multimedia section is where we do our fandoms, right? That's where we have Taylor Swift. That's where we do Critical Role D&D stuff, okay? And then there's the miscellaneous section for people to just talk about random audiovisual multimedia stuff that they like. And then within that conversation, if a specific podcast came out that people liked, then we could make a section for that, like one of the true crime podcasts or a political podcast or something. If there were enough people listening to that podcast and we're like, we want a place to talk about it, I would make that channel. But this isn't multimedia and audiovisual, which is meant to be specified, right? And then there's the unspecified multimedia audiovisual channel, which is miscellaneous, right? This is going in the library or in the designated room section. So it's got to still be broad. We don't want to get those too hyper specific unless it's the history of trains.
In which it is a meme and therefore must be honored.
Exactly. Memes. I'll do it for the meme.
for the meme of it all. I mean, and it's been there so long now. It's like it would be a crime to delete it.
Did I explain that enough, Steve? Would you like to discuss further? Because I am open to hearing counter arguments.
No, motion granted.
Okay. Granted. You think you have the power to grant motion? I'm just kidding. Thank you for bringing your concerns to the table.
I don't consider myself a particularly fair person, but I am ethical.
Oh man.
Okay, everyone. Let's get into another sprint. Mainly
Wow.
because
You're keeping it so on task.
Wow. Look at that.
because I got something to do.
You gotta move some things.
Maybe. Don't just out me like that.
I'm not outing you.
Go
Okay,
refurnish,
this one
girl.
is. Wait, what'd you say?
That's hysterical, Steve.
Have a good time.
Wait, I missed it. What? Okay.
I guess no one else wants to call in. Grape? Wallace?
Uh-oh. Okay, hi.
Hi. How did you do for that sprint, Catherine?
Was doing good. I finished writing the reverse outline for one of the chapters, and then I moved on to making a calendar.
Ooh, I love that. Weekly, monthly, biannually, bisexually.
Bisexually calendar. Yeah.
I love that. Love that.
Yeah.
Wallace, how did you do?
I did well. I was still working on my author journal. I'm on the final section. Here's a preview.
Oh, your penmanship.
Ooh.
Get out of here, bitch.
What?
It's no good.
Did
Gorge.
you say ew?
What?
I thought I heard Kitty go ew.
Yeah. For sure.
Oh! I said, ooh.
Oh. It's
Ew.
all about the
Ew.
enunciation. Ew.
Ew.
It's
Oh.
really good. I love the floral theme you got going.
Thank you. Thank you. I like I said, I'm feeling very cherry blossoms this spring, and I'm feeling like cherry blossoms are going to be my kind of flower of choice for the next year. So that's why I've committed to a very light pink. Thanks, Crystal. Yeah. But as always, I am not actually very artistic. I'm just a copycat and a plagiarizer. If you think this is a pretty theme, you should go check out Amanda Rach Lee. She is like the ultimate bullet journaler. So if you're already a planner and you enjoy YouTube, you probably already know her channel. But all of my designs I pull straight from her. She has great videos on how to doodle things. And she has a whole video about how to doodle cherry blossoms. And that's how I learned. So, but Anna has requested an author journal tour. Theoretically, one coming out tomorrow. I still have to film it, but
Just a bear living in a bed.
I just got a text that said, "Hi, we put your fridge to the ground, we put your fridge on a stand, so it's not low to the ground."
Thank you.
What? Okay.
At your office?
Oh, yeah, that might have been it. Oh, yeah. Okay, because the contact name didn't show up when it came up on my phone, or on my computer, but the contact showed up on my phone. Okay, yeah, it's from the office. Okay, oops, I hope it wasn't making a problem. But yeah, theoretically, Anna, I will be having a video out tomorrow or on Tuesday or never.
Stay tuned.
So maybe I'll just delete my channel.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Kind of the thrill of having your uploads. Like, will she do it? Won't she do it? Is it going to be a new video or no channel?
Yeah. Well, and the crazy thing is that I know I've said this a million times, but I literally have like 14 videos in production right now. And so if I could just get off my butt and get them all done, I could have my weekly content for the next 4 months basically and be fine and just have like an upload schedule and be fine. But
here we are.
But actually, I could talk about this for a while. Everybody, I have huge news in my life. Huge news. I did not sell my book. I feel like I always have to preface that. I have deleted TikTok from my phone.
Oh.
And I got through an entire day yesterday without TikTok. The reason I deleted was, Katie, take that comment off the screen right now. Anyway, the reason I deleted TikTok was because I was on TikTok and I got an ad and I tried to scroll past it and TikTok wouldn't let me scroll. It wouldn't even make the motion to scroll up, like the bouncing motion. So it wasn't like TikTok was frozen, and I could scroll back up to videos I had already seen. Okay. But then as soon as I got down to the ad, it wouldn't let me scroll, and it tried to make me watch the entire ad before I was able to scroll. And I was like, absolutely not. If this is, because I'm like an excellent, within the first second, I can tell it's an ad and just skip, right? So if this is a new feature that they're rolling out, I was like, I'm not here for it. This is not why I'm here. This is not why I'm on this app. And I immediately, in a fit of rage, deleted it. And now I'm going to try and commit to that. I'm also going to try not to get sucked into Instagram Reels as like a fail-safe. And there's a subreddit called TikTok Cringe, which is basically just TikTok, Instagram Reels, but on Reddit. It's basically a way for Redditors to see TikTok who don't want to download TikTok. But I'm determined, for the time being at least, to cut that out of my life cold turkey, because it was literally taking up an obscene amount of my time. And now, maybe with the time that I was watching TikTok, I can instead upload videos or do other productive things like read or, oh my God, write a novel. Crazy. Anyway,
I know, wow.
that's my vibe.
I love that.
Delete Facebook. Do it.
Delete Facebook.
I don't have the Facebook app, but I don't think I could delete Messenger just because so much of communication runs on Messenger.
Mm.
But I have deleted, I don't have the Facebook app on my phone.
Yeah. Jessica started editing a video yesterday that is literally just a compilation of the beginning of all the videos I was working on before the hiatus.
That's funny.
More things. Oh, my quality of life would improve so vastly if I could just delete the Instagram Explorer page and just remove the option for myself.
You know what's crazy is that I don't use I use Instagram a lot to message people, but I never go on the Explore page. And I don't follow that many people on Instagram, so I'm never on Instagram for that long because I get caught up so fast. And then it tries to recommend me stuff, and it's like, look, cottagecore, women running in fields in beautiful dresses, and I'm like, whatever.
Oh, love it. Crystal decided to line it after all, finish a chapter, and then dozed off, apparently.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
Enjoy your little nappy-toe.
Becca's so impressed with people who can make pretty journals. I'm garbage at it, which is funny because you're amazing at art. Sasha's here. Good morning.
Oh, Sasha.
Naps. Oh, today feels like a good nap day. Happy Fridays.
Where did this? Oh, there we go. Super cute. Watched the show already, so currently reading remember what I watched. Nice. Did Facebook a few weeks ago. It was so freeing.
My one thing, Caitlin, is that don't get tempted to log back in, because if you log back in within 90 days of deleting your account, they undo your delete. So just really stay strong for 90 days and let that shit disappear.
Hello, I have returned.
You doing good? You okay?
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Where did your lipstick go?
I was eating, so I wiped my mouth, so now it's gone.
Aw.
What should I get? Should I read something?
Yes.
What should I get?
Rice's Pisces.
Instagram is just a giant hole of Vampire Diaries that just jumped in when she said. Casey's family is just so hateful. I'm tired of being tempted to creep on their profiles, even though I have the unfollowed to see what shit they're talking about. I have no self-control. It needs to happen. Tried before, but couldn't make it the 90 days. I feel like deleting Facebook was the easiest thing I've ever done, but the other ones are harder. TikTok and Instagram. I keep coming back.
I just never think to go on Facebook, and I actually probably should, because I used to use Facebook, like the private photo album feature, to dump all of my photos onto.
Yeah.
And so I have a shit ton of photos that I thought I had lost that are just sitting in a private album on Facebook.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of pictures of blonde Katie on Facebook. Not that anyone will be able to see them.
Oh, please bring some of those out.
I'll if we do another sprint, I'll pull some out for the class.
I literally, the first time I posted on Facebook in over 3 years, I think, was to post the Salt Lake City survey, because I was like, hey, I need people to take this.
Yeah.
Yeah, similarly, the only thing keeping Caitlin from deleting for so long was the pictures from high school theater productions.
Oh my God, Caitlin, make a YouTube video about that, because that's my thing, right? Is I like Facebook for me, it's just about the photos, you know? And if you can make a video about how to get your data off of Facebook, because I've tried before and I get overwhelmed. Or like do an Instagram story about it if it doesn't require a whole video, because I would love some instruction on how to do that. Maybe, Caitlin, maybe we should all delete Facebook and be support buddies. Should I make an event in the Discord?
Delete Facebook Day.
Delete Facebook. 90 days.
90 days waiting for Facebook. Why don't we think about it? Maybe it's something I can do like June 1st. I can make an event in the Discord for deleting Facebook, and we can all delete. Anybody who's interested, we can all delete on June 1st, and then like be a support group for basically the entire summer, and keep people from like supporting people to not get back onto Facebook. So yeah, I think that's a great idea. And that way that gives people like 2-ish weeks to prep for it and like download their data and get ready, back up. I don't know. What are people thinking? Is that ridiculous?
I think it's funny.
Okay.
If people want to do it, yeah.
Blonde Katie.
I'll post some pictures in the Discord.
The 90-day support group.
Yeah. When are we doing the accountability chart? Because I'm going to get shamed.
Do we want to do it now? Do we just want to rip the Band-Aid off?
Or do
Sure, go ahead. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me pull her up here. There she is. Don't look at my ugly.
It was on camera.
Well, it's not anymore because we'll see. I almost just shared the screen here. The screen yard?
StreamYard.
StreamYard. Yes, there she is. All right, here we are.
Is she?
There
Like
we
the
go.
pictures we've seen, are those real blonde pictures, or like have you aided nature a little bit?
What?
He's asking if you dyed your hair blonde.
I guess, a woman never tells her secrets.
Yeah, Steve, what kind of question? That's so inappropriate.
How dare you? How dare you?
I asked how old you are, you child.
No, you never ask a woman
That
what perfume she's wearing, how old she is, how much she weighs, or if her hair is natural. You never ask those things.
Never ask.
Well, we all know she dyes her hair because she never shuts up about it on Instagram.
Steve, anyway,
Can I go into explaining my failure this week?
Blonde Katie is the imposter.
Throw her out the window. Yes, solidify this and
Okay.
upload a video.
I did solidify chapter 2. I got super solidified. Then I got hair thick. Stop it! You bastard!
No, not super solidified.
I was very
It kind of
excited.
sounds like you said super solidified. That's what I started laughing.
Okay, so chapter 2 was accomplished, which is why I said in progress, I guess. But chapter 3, and I got through 70% of chapter 3. So you know what, Katie, will you change that in progress to almost finished for me? Actually, I did a lot more on that than I thought I did, especially considered I had jury duty this week and I was horribly sick on Tuesday and Wednesday. So I was very ill this week and jury duty. Upload video on Tuesday. That I initially had as abandoned, but now I'm going to try and get it up by tomorrow. But that one I think I do deserve a shame on because I didn't even finish my author journal. I didn't even film the video. I haven't even edited the video. So it's not like I just didn't get it up on time. Like I didn't do, other than just like continuing to work on my author journal, I didn't get any active work towards the video aspect of it. So I would accept a shame for that if that's what you decided to do.
I feel like you either get a polite golf clap or a meh.
Okay, I'm willing
What
for
does
that.
everyone else feel?
I was gonna give a wow.
Okay.
Oh, I don't think I deserve a wow.
I'll give a polite golf clap.
Okay.
All right.
Meh.
I'll accept it.
I clicked the wrong thing.
I'll accept it.
Meh. With the polite
Meh.
golf clap.
That was actually amazing. I love that combo.
Miss Grapple Fry, what are you doing?
Here's the thing. The main
First time.
productivity goal I forgot about completely. I see
that.
Didn't even put one in. No excuses. And I'm glad I didn't put a writing goal in there because whatever I would have put would have got derailed by my cowboy brain rot. So that's that. You can shame me for that. I don't care. The
Oh, I
video,
will never
I'm
shame you.
almost finished. I'm almost finished. I need to put music and then export it. I still have all of today to do that.
I feel like you get a wow from me because I'm always here for the cowboy brain rot.
Wow.
I'll never shame someone for brain rot, as I'm the queen of brain rot. Me, I did finish chapter 6, but I didn't get chapter 7 done. I'm not even close. But I did post a vlog. Finally, it's been 4 fucking months, but the vlog is up. I hate the vlog, but it's fine. It's fine. So what do I get for this?
I would give you a wow. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
You gotta stop with those 2-part goals in the writing in the main activity part.
I am. My main productivity, instead of writing those chapters, is going to be now switching to making my revision my main priority, even though I hate revision. So that's why it's changed.
Oh my God, Isabella!
Oh,
my God, where the hell you been, Loca?
Oh my God, we were literally talking about you earlier.
Fruit of the devil.
And we were talking about how we hadn't seen you in forever.
It's good to see you.
Well, you're
How you
also
doing?
talking about Bukaki.
No, we weren't.
No, we weren't.
Not
We
for
were not.
100 years.
We are not. We were not. Oh, now we have to behave.
I just love how there's no rhyme or reason to our ruling in these goals. It's just vibes.
Yeah, well, that's
Like,
the thing.
it's not a measurable goal.
I'm going to skip down to Steeg for a specific reason. It has nothing to do with Steeg. But anyway, I want to go over Steeg's first. So how is your outlining going?
I finished outlining Act 2, as you can see by the completed status.
I love that for you.
Yeah, and I also dabbled in Act 2B and Act 3. So
Ooh. And how is reading 1,000 pages of Hopstarter? Heartstopper?
Heartstopper. It went fine. I read 1,300 pages of it in the last 2 days. There you go.
That's insane. Incredible. How is it?
Hell yeah.
What's your review?
10 out of 10. She's the moment. She's the legend. She's constantly raising the bar for all of us. Loved it.
She's an icon.
Oh, hell yeah!
Now, last week, I noticed that a lot of people were putting their stuff in the bottom, thinking that they would be last. However, I'm going to put us in alphabetical order. No, you cannot do that. You put yourself wherever you want, but just know that from now on, I will be randomizing it so that y'all cannot do that anymore. You're welcome.
Laying down the law.
I really am. Now, how the fuck do I... Oh, sort of cheap.
Okay.
Here we go. Oop.
I love
Oh,
that
sure.
for her.
Whatever. It's fine.
It's randomized.
It really is. I don't know what this is. What is going on here?
You're supposed to select the cells that you wanted to organize. No, not the columns.
The cells.
I did.
The rows.
You just have to do it. Okay.
Well, she's figuring that out. I'm so sorry you've been sick, Isabella. Hopefully you start feeling better soon.
Oh, fuck me, I guess. Didn't work. Oh, sorry.
Well-
I'm sorry. Hold up. This comment.
What? No, you're joking.
You have to be joking.
I thought you were named after Twilight.
Yeah. Bella, where the hell have you
Where
been?
you been, Loca?
Come on. Okay, good.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Lexi. Just in time for the accountability.
Just in time for it.
Dang.
It's fun.
We're-
Speaking of which, I keep forgetting to do this.
And I
Hello. It's the vibes.
I think it needs to be longer. I think it needs more of like a hype intro.
I don't know. I feel like the good enough.
I feel like it needs just as 1 minute intro, like with like 30 seconds of the like somber music, and then you get like the dubstep.
Throbbing music, yeah. All right, so this week we're going to be doing alphabetical order. So I'm so sorry to you, Anna, but you're going first. One half of detailed synopsis in progress. Interesting. And then read On Writing and Role Building Volume 2. Both started, or it's also started. How do I feel about this?
Polite golf
You
clap.
can get a- yeah.
Like golf club, yeah. Next on to
Bye,
Wait, can you
Sasha.
talk to us really fast before she goes to her appointment?
Sasha. Review and complete post beta reader revisions completed, and schedule a doctor's appointment. Done and went yesterday. Completed.
Oh, hell yeah!
Well,
Whoa! Hell yeah! There you go. Good job, Sasha. Really just raising the bar for all of us. Becca's is next. Survived finals. Just got the grades back and passed all the classes and kept scholarships. Woo! That gets a hell yeah on its own.
Oh, hell yeah!
Gets a hell yeah. Click the wrong thing. Finished last 2 drawings of final project and I'm not coming less strongly, but the professor said the quality of the others were good enough that he wouldn't count it against me. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Good for you.
There you go.
Oh, I forgot that one was there. Oh, I love that one.
You didn't change the voices. You said you were going to change the voices.
No, you
Did
asked
you?
me to do that, and
No,
I
and you
you,
said, I know, I'll do it this week.
did I?
Yes.
I'm gonna need some receipts.
Mm.
I need you to pull out a receipt.
I think I said it live on stream, so.
So pull out the receipt. Let me see it. I want to see it. So, and if I did say that, I'll do it. But if not, I mean, even if I did say I did it, I still
Somebody
probably won't do
clip it
it.
and put it in the Discord.
Yeah, someone bring the receipts for me, okay? Archivists, figure it out. Caitlin's finished reading Thunderhead, which was completed. How did you like it? And then make a dent in New Beta Read, which was started. How do we feel about this?
you can get a polite golf clap for me.
Let's do We already did Grape, so next is Jest. Dealing with estate things this week, so no goals. Said pick up Commander Reigns, meet the attorney about the estate, meet the realtor about selling out the house, but deliver his belongings. Further plans, that one should move permanently. Excellent job. I feel like that gets a hell yeah for even dealing with all that shit.
Oh, hell yeah!
For sure.
All right, next is Katrina, because we've already done me. Deal with the mountain of laundry and read a book because Katrina has a new job. Ooh,
Ooh, congrats.
Oh, hell yeah!
for the new job. And then dealing with mountain of laundry was completed and reading a book is in progress. So I feel like this gets a wow.
Yep.
Wow.
People are really getting it this week.
Yeah, people are doing great.
I think I should get an automatic hell yeah for making the new accountability spreadsheet every week. I mean, isn't it just copy and paste?
Is she the one who copy and pastes them?
Like, isn't it just this?
Yeah, I don't think a
Well,
hell yeah.
no, because it duplicates all the data too, doesn't it?
And
Yeah,
then
we
you
just
just
drag and delete it.
Oh. Fair enough.
That looks fucked up.
It is.
well, yeah, because this one's fucked up. I'll change this one back later, but yes, please get rid
Heads
of it.
up.
Thank you. Heads up, you're deleting this like no shit. I feel like for that you
It is copy and paste, but no one else does it, so
I mean, I always go in to do it and it's already done.
Thanks, Casey, though. That's really nice of you.
Thanks for getting that done.
joke's on you, this shit is all mine.
Oh, funny. Okay, so earn some badges. Got self-care, watching, Crystal, and the Trouble badges. Woo! Everyone's doing so well at Make Chaos Reign. And then finish Impact Winter, both of which are completed.
Oh, hell yeah! I'm so proud of everybody.
Everyone's doing well today. Everyone's doing well. Kelly's write chapter 6, chapter 7 for the AIT rewrite and make at least one TikTok career-ish. Oh no! COVID found the family over the weekend.
Oh.
Oh,
Hey, be better, be healthy, stay safe.
safe. I need like a
Actually.
I hope you're okay one.
Yeah. We do need that because I feel like someone was sick every single week because there's so many of us.
Yeah.
And usually it's me.
Oh. All right, Laura is next. Write a short story. Started two, but haven't finished either. And interview someone for the podcast. The podcast is now live. So one is in progress and one is completed. I feel like this gets a wow.
I'd give it a Meryl Streep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Next up is Lynn. Write, edit every day to finish chapters 32 to 38. Reread chapter 29. And then final edit of a video and close my eyes and post it. Lynn,
Yes.
Where's the link? Did she drop the link?
You put it in the
In
bulletin
the
board?
Discord?
Yeah.
Where? In the bulletin board?
Yeah.
How did I not know?
I don't
'Cause
know.
it's not under her name Lynn. It's a name I can't think of at the moment.
Regardless, you're going to get a hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
And a Meryl Streep for posting your first video.
Yes.
I'll post it in chat.
Excellent. Next up is Martha, who I know is not here. She left early, but finish editing all Act 1 Orion chapters and read Stardust, and maybe try to read a second book. Ooh, she finished Stardust, and the other one is in progress. So I feel like this gets a wow, a polite golf clap.
Oh, wow.
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 Wow. Nikki, edit and schedule a garden video. Yes, completed. Kitten cuddling and reading, both completed. Wow, look at everyone living their best lives this week.
Oh, hell yeah.
Next up is Nina. Write chapters 1 and 2 of the End of Fantasy. May or may not have had a new book idea and instead planning a murder for a thriller. You know we love brain rot here. And then edit a video, which was completed. Woo! This one's abandoned. I feel like this gets a wow from me.
No.
I give a polite golf clap.
Yeah.
Just
When
for
something's
abandoning the
abandoned,
idea.
you can't get above a polite golf clap, I think.
I disagree, but I'll do it. Just know I was overruled, Nina. I wanted to give you a wow. We already did Sasha, we already did Sieg, and we already did Wallace. So look at that. Look at us, everyone. Look at us.
The
No
previous
shame.
training seemed to have worked.
No shames. What, Katie, you have to do your shame for
Let's do.
non-complete.
So if you're new
And-
here and you haven't done this before, I shame everyone who hasn't put anything on there. And if you feel personally offended by the shame, that means the shame is for you. And if you don't give a fuck, you don't give a fuck. So
Shame.
Shame.
Put your
Shame.
goals in the accountability thing, guys.
yeah. And remember, I'm always watching. So I'm gonna be, you can put yourself wherever you want. It's not gonna go in that order because Katie is living chaotically.
Shamey Katie. Break up.
Shamey Katie.
Spreadsheet.
Hmm?
I just linked the spreadsheet in the chat.
Thank you.
And
Excellent.
at the end of every week, we go over and we celebrate and we shame.
Yep.
But
Hi.
nobody.
You seem like a new human being.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Trouble Stream.
Who
Yeah.
are you? Tell us about yourself.
What you working on?
Deep with
Where do you
darkness.
live?
What's the weather like where you are?
What's the weather like where you are? And do you live next to any large inland seas? Because that's really what helps me track you down.
We're gonna drive them off.
Katie is the new Santa.
She is. She really is.
She's always watching. Oh, lots of tennis eyeballs.
James, I hate it.
What's everybody's plan for the weekend?
I have a work weekend.
Oh, fun.
I'm going to see my brother and sister-in-law.
Oh, yeah? All weekend or?
Just probably either tomorrow or Sunday. That's the word. Either one.
We have information. In Washington. Oh my God. Okay,
Another
okay.
West Coaster.
Are you in an area of Washington? How do I phrase this question?
Are you president?
Are you
Important.
going to be impacted by that massive earthquake and tsunami? Or are you far enough east that you won't be impacted by that? Let us know. Call in.
Colin.
Call in.
Colin. Operators are standing by. I love how it's Debbie Houston who lives in Washington and not Houston.
Yeah. Well, I mean, lots of people with lots of last names.
Jess is going to read some arcs this weekend.
Nice.
Ooh, I am being here.
Oh my
we have
God!
someone calling in. There's someone calling in at the moment.
Hello? Hi! Hi! Let's go start echoing.
You should be at work, ma'am.
I can't hear Jess.
Yeah, but you should be working at work. This is very recreational.
Oh, okay.
Oh, bye. That's what you get for calling in.
Amazing. Amazing.
Very amazing.
Incredible. And that's what we mean when we say call in.
Mm-hmm.
Take notes.
The phones are open. Are we gonna have a clean, concise way of featuring you? No, there will be lots of echoes and weird overlap, but it'll work out. It'll work out. So,
Hopefully, you're close to Seattle.
okay, if you're close to Seattle, you are not as safe as you think. You should do some research about the Cascadian Subduction Zone because, well, actually, you live there, so I'm assuming you've already done your research.
While she's being a casual stalker.
Yeah, but seriously, I was looking at going to graduate school in Seattle, and I got rejected, so it doesn't really matter. But if I had gotten accepted, I was really gonna have to think about it because Seattle was, there's prone to Seattle. Seattle is prone to earthquakes. Well, no, they're prone to one very specific earthquake that happens every 300 years, and it's been about 300 years since the last one. So there you go. I'm sure you know all about it. I don't know why I'm preaching to you about a thing that's happening in your location. You're probably. Oh, wait. How old are you?
Are you also
Are you also 12?
a preteen?
I would also like to go back to Lexi's comments, several above that one.
Oop, which was?
Yeah. What?
OMG. Oh.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Where was that at? Oh my gosh. This week, I wrote some brain rot fan fiction. I read this thing about fanfic being a really healthy psychological practice. Just so you know, Katie.
Okay.
So you must be
What
polluted
fandom?
health-wise, Catherine.
Or I'm just mentally ill. And always.
Also,
It's fine.
congrats on having healthy teeth, Grayson.
Yay!
Wish it were me.
Hold on. I'm having a crisis. So Devi is also a minor. I have asked a minor to reveal their location on the internet.
And they have. I won't put
Do
it
not
on screen.
in the future. Do not do that for real.
We are strangers.
Strangers.
I know we all have parasocial relationships with each other, but we are strangers.
I apologize. That was inappropriate for me to ask you where you lived. That I should make sure I know the age of the people before I start identifying them as my next stalking target. Sorry.
It's going to be a very interesting video.
You're going to get put on a list.
I really am. Oh man, I'm so sorry. My apologies.
Hey. She's 18 in 3 months.
Okay,
We'll
but
come back in 3 months and then reveal your location.
Yes.
Totally fine if they're over 18.
Jod coming in here.
It's so problematic.
Every stream is problematic, Becca.
This stream started with me admonishing people for bad driving habits and is ending with me stalking minors.
Yeah.
Nelson's poll question that you got to answer right to enter.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This
It's
is
funny if I failed it.
Oh man.
Okay, everyone.
Oh.
We're doing
Guys, no. This is not a collective we. It's Wallace who's going to jail. I'm not going to jail. I'm just putting it out there right now.
Accomplice? Stalking accomplice?
Oh man.
Although I think I'll do
crime.
well in, I think I'd do well in jail. In Norway, granted, not in America. Yes.
Rein it in, babe. You gotta rein it in, babe.
Did we want to do a cool down?
I think we just pull the
want
plug
to end
right
it.
now before we're going to jail for reals.
Okay.
before Wallace gets spotted.
Bye,
Thanks.
everyone.
Thanks for showing up, everyone. Happy Trouble Troop Appreciation Day.
But for real, if you live in Washington, look up earthquake preparedness because it's coming for you.
And just remember,